guys, my father-in-law Ron is back and joining me today.
Hi.
Because we are going to taste test the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar versus Coca-Cola Zero, and we actually also have Diet Coke and just straight up full sugar regular Coca-Cola here, so we're trying them all in a blind taste test. What do you think about the new branding on this, Ron?
Well, you know, the packaging is always first class. Coke has a way of doing things right so that their image comes out exactly right the first time. And before we go any further, we have somebody off camera today, my lovely wife Amy, who's assisting us in this test, and let's make sure we put her name on in front of everybody so that they'll look forward to her helping us again someday.
We're gonna sip each one and tell you what we think they are, and then our comments on the flavor, and we're gonna try to guess. We're gonna see if we can guess where the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar fits in.
What we're looking for is what we feel tastes good, and we'd like to share that with you. And then we'll see what the branding has to do with it later on. But first, let's find out what we have in terms of taste, thirst quenching, and all that stuff that made Coke what it is today. So let's start with number one, shall we? This is a Diet beer.
That's Diet Coke.
This is Diet Coke.
Right?
Yeah, this is Diet Coke.
I think we think that's Diet Coke.
It has that very plain, simple Coke flavor.
Aspartame-y.
Yeah, this is Diet Coke. Do we need to rinse our mouths like they do in the fancy
A palate cleanser?
Exactly.
Do we need a spit bucket? Amy, bring in the spit bucket.
Number two.
I think this is one of the Coke Zeros, but I don't know if it's the new Coke Zero Sugar or Coke Zero Original.
I was going to say the same thing. This is a new flavor. I think this might be the new one. Are you ready to go to number three?
I don't think it's sweet enough. I think the new one, the new Coke Zero Sugar, they want to taste so sweet that it almost tastes exactly like the original Coca-Cola.
I'm sure that's the goal. Okay, let's go on.
Do we sound like professionals?
Hey, we're doing our best. Let's go on with number three. Now, this is a close call between three
I
and
know.
two,
I want to go back. We got to do a 2 and a 3
call.
again.
Yeah.
I think number 2 is the new Coke Zero Sugar, and number 3 is the old Coke Zero.
I'm going to switch them around. I think it's the opposite. I think 3 has somewhat more of a richer flavor. There's just something extra in it. I don't know what it is, and I'm going to guess this is the new Coke Zero. Yeah, which means this has got to be the original.
If we're
Coke.
right, this is original.
Yep.
Whew! Oh, yeah.
You're right.
That is like a spoonful of sugar.
That's it, right over the top.
Are we ready to look at our results?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I thought 2 was the new Coke Zero Sugar. You thought 3 was the new Coke Zero Sugar.
We agree that this is the original Diet Coke, and this is the original Coke.
Here are results from our
magic.
off-camera, behind-the-scenes.
What do we have?
I was right! Number 2 was the new Coke Zero Sugar.
Way to go.
But you thought 3 was a little bit richer.
Taste.
Now, let's taste them again now.
Okay.
So we can really talk about the difference.
We're right. This number 1 is Diet Coke. Original. Number 4 is the original Coke.
We got those right.
And 3 and 2
are so similar that it's almost a joke that they even made a new one.
Really close call.
I think 3 just tastes a little bit more dulled, a little flatter.
You're right.
And that's what made me think that 2 was the Coke Zero Sugar.
That's exactly, now that I give that your word some thought, I agree with you completely.
Basically, the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar and Coca-Cola Zero have the exact same ingredients. They've just changed the amount of each ingredient. I don't know in which way, but...
You know what? We have to give Coke a hand. I mean, they are trying continually. They're not resting on their laurels. They could have let this alone for the next decade and been fine. But here we go. They're continually trying to improve the product, and we thank them for at least doing that much. You have, great choices. Nope, you don't have to pay extra for the flavor you like. You can't go wrong no matter what you pick.
Coke at this point needs to give you a sponsorship.
And you too. We're just trying to be objective.
Well, guys, you heard it here. We think that the new Coke Zero Sugar tastes pretty similar to the old Coke Zero, but different enough that it's worth trying, and similar enough to regular Coke that if you're trying to cut back on your sugar, it's a good alternative. Ron, thank you so much for being here with me, as always.
My pleasure as always. Thank you very much for allowing us to spend some time with you, and enjoy your Coke.
See you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe.
Bye-bye.